I've been working on updating this bathroom, and the one thing it was really missing was a hand towel rack. Today, let's make a budget-friendly DIY that brings a high-end vibe without the high-end price. But instead of spending a fortune, I pulled this together with scrap wood, dollar store supplies, and a purse handle from Amazon. First, I dug around for a handful of scrap wood pieces from my cutoff bin. Continuing to dig around in my stash of supplies, I found some wired jute which came from the dollar store. To start, I wrapped the wired jute around the purse handle and gave it a tight twist. I used painter's tape at the other end of the jute to keep it from fraying while I worked. I did keep the full length of the twine just to ensure that when I did cut it, I had enough length. Then, I slid each wood piece onto the jute, stacking them in a playful geometric arrangement. As I went, I used small dabs of hot glue to hold the pieces in place exactly how and where I wanted them, so they wouldn't shift or spin around. Once the design was together and everything assembled, upstairs I went to the bathroom where I was hanging this cool piece of functional art. I measured by eye and cut the wired jute to length using wire cutters, twisted the end around into a loop, then hung the whole thing from a nail in the wall. It could just as easily hang from the ceiling or also a bracket attached to the wall. The best part about this DIY is how versatile it is. You can customize the wood pieces however you want. Paint them, stain them, leave them natural, and switch out the handle for any style or color you like.
Head to Dollar Tree and pick up a couple of bottles of shaving cream. Take shaving cream and spray it all around the bathtub. Take a rubber or regular broom and scrub the bathtub thoroughly until it's clean. Then rinse off with water. Take the shaving cream and spray the toilet brush to clean it. Spray it on and let it sit for a while. When it's complete, the shaving cream and the residue will be gone. Take the shaving cream, spray it on a mirror, and use that and a microfiber towel or paper towels to wipe it down. There you have it, a cheap way to clean your bathroom on a budget. I hope this inspired you to try these cleaning hacks in your home.
Grab small glass jars and wood cube blocks from the Dollar Tree. Remove wood block cubes from the packaging and adhere the blocks together in rows. Adhere all the rows together. Glue a stack of 4 wood block cubes together and adhere close to the edge and attach another set of wood blocks that will be used as a handle. Create some labels using a Cricut or a cutting machine. Now you have a modern, stylish set of bathroom canister glass jars with labels and wood lids.
Head to your local Dollar Tree and pick up a lot of peel and stick subway tile. Take a degreaser spray and a rag and make sure the surface is clean. Get out the peel and stick tile sheets and begin at the top on one side of the space. Peel and stick to secure the subway tile to the existing tile. They interlock, so it makes this process a lot easier. Work your way around the tub. Next, if needed, do the same thing on the lower part of the surface with the peel and stick subway tile. Take a metal ruler and a blade to trim the excess on the tub surface. Take caulk and apply it to the base and the creases for a more professional and waterproofing finish. There you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy DIY subway tile backsplash for your home for less than $50. I hope this inspired you to try this DIY backsplash idea in your home.
2 bathroom cleaning hacks you've probably never tried. Grab a bar of soap and a cheese grater and grate the soap into fine flakes. Now add 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of coarse salt. I use sea salt. Mix these together, then add 1 or 2 tablespoons of water and stir it until it forms a dough-like consistency. Now roll this mixture into golf ball size balls. And here's the clever part. Grab a disposable face mask and cut off one end. Most of these masks have 2 layers, so go ahead and pull these pieces apart. Slip one of your soap balls into each of the pockets. Now tie the open end shut with the elastic you had from the piece you cut off. Hang this inside your toilet tank and every flush will release a clean, fresh scent. You can store the extra soap balls in a jar and you'll have refills ready to go for later too. The second hack is for when your bathroom or toilet still smells funky even after you've done a good cleaning. Grab a can of foam shaving cream. Spray a thick layer of that foam all around the bottom of the toilet right where it meets the floor. Let this sit for a good 10 minutes or so and then wipe it away with paper towels. This cleaning hack is a little bit messy, but it's surprisingly effective at tackling those pesky odors and will leave your bathroom smelling fresh and clean. So the next time your bathroom needs a deeper clean, try one of these hacks for a fresher, cleaner space with just a few simple household ingredients.
If you have a boring builder-grade mirror in your bathroom, this is the perfect way to spruce it up. I wanted the frame to have some depth, so I picked up the kind of weather stripping that has a double loop to it. I want to make sure they're all a little bit longer than the mirror so that they cover the edges up. I want to have my corners look as neat as possible, and I like to use an old box to make sure that I've got them perfectly cut. To make the weather stripping look more like a pretty frame, I'm going to paint it. I've chosen this rich brown color and I want to cover the entire top and sides. Now it's time to adhere the weather stripping to the mirror. The foam has double-sided tape on the back, so all I need to do is peel off the cover strips and I'm ready to stick it into place. The tape is quite sticky, but not enough so that I can't remove it and move it around so that I can make sure that the frame is exactly where I want it. Now that I have it all in place, I'm going to touch up a few little areas where the paint cracked as I was putting it on. This is really easy to do with a small brush. The weather stripping was the perfect choice to make this quick and easy frame, and the mirror looks so much better now.
Don't throw away your old glass jars with lids. I took my jars, cleaned them out really well, making sure to clean also under the lid. I picked up some black candle holders from the dollar store and also 2 little wooden knobs from the hardware store. I used a hot glue gun to place the knobs on top of the lids and let those dry. In the meantime, I also took my jars and adhered those to the candle holders. Once my lids with the knobs were dry, I took them outside and gave them a little coat of black spray paint. Then all I had to do was fill my jars with things that I wanted in the bathroom, and I placed my newly painted lids right on top. They screwed into place perfectly. I love the way they make the bathroom look, and they allow me to have some things that I use all the time out in the open in a pretty way. You can also add a label if you want to take it one step further.
When I saw the bottle of mouthwash on the countertop, I knew this was the perfect way to add a little luxury to my bathroom and get rid of that ugly mouthwash bottle. Next up, I decided to stamp my toilet paper rolls. First, I want to run the tap a little bit so there's just some water left over that I'm going to use. Then I just touch the area near the tip to the tap and the water will make a beautiful seal. As it dries, it keeps the folded paper in place and makes everything look so much nicer. Finally, I want to do something with the towels. To fold the large ones, I lay them flat, then I want to fold the sides over towards the middle. I then need to simply fold it in half, and then I can place it over the bar. If I want something a little different though, I can lay the towel face down, and before I fold in the sides, I want to make an extra fold to the side I want showing. This is going to create a little pocket when I turn it over and fold the towel in half. I'm going to slip the smaller towel right over the larger ones, and then I'm going to slip a few of these flower stems into the pocket. There are so many things you can do to make your bathroom more luxurious. I hope these tips have inspired you to make your bathroom look and feel more beautiful.
today I'll show you how $35 in tile can transform your bathroom, and it's not in the way you think. We won't be putting the tile on the floor, you'll actually be redoing your mirror. I had seen this hexagonal mosaic tile that I really loved, so I bought several sheets and got to work with it. I removed the tiles from the mosaic tile backing sheet. The reason I removed them instead of using them on the sheet as they are is that the sheet itself has spacing on there where grout would normally go. But I definitely don't want to put any grout on this project. I just want to put the tiles right up next to each other and have them create one solid design. I added liquid nails to the backs of the tiles and started mounting them to the mirror. I first created one row along the bottom and didn't worry about the mirror clips. I used flat mirror clips and I worked right over top of them. I just added a little bit more liquid nails to the pieces that were going over the clips so that they would grip well. Then I added a second row of tiles, and after that I started working my way up the sides of the mirror. I did get a little bit of slippage of the tiles, and when I did, I started adding tape as needed. I also alternated between working on the left side or right side just to give a chance for the liquid nails to dry a bit. It took me about 45 minutes to get the tiles done all the way around the mirror. The next day I removed the tape, and I love the way it's starting to look. However, there are a few things that still need to be done. There's some liquid nails that I accidentally got onto the front of some of the tiles, so I needed to remove that so that the tiles would look good. I used mineral spirits on a paper towel, which did remove the liquid nail, but it then started leaving behind all of this paper towel residue, so I don't recommend that. I had to switch to like a lint-free cloth, and that worked a lot better. So I purchased some black caulking. I added it along the edges. I know this looks like a huge mess at first, but just go with me here. After I added the caulking, I wiped it away using the lint-free cloth with the mineral spirits. That was pretty much it. It was a quick and easy project that took me a couple of hours one night and a couple of hours the next day, and made a huge transformation in this bathroom for a total of only $44. I hope this inspired you to buy your favorite mosaic tile and add it to your mirror and spruce up your bathroom a bit.
To start, I'm taking 3 hexagon decorative mirrors and 4 small glass candlesticks from Dollar Tree to make this project. I'm beginning this project to remove the tags from my candlesticks and using A6000 and hot glue with Gorilla Glue sticks to stack 2 candlesticks on top of one another to create a column. I'm giving the glue plenty of time to dry before moving on to the next step. Next, when the glue has dried, I'm taking some black acrylic craft paint and a sponge paintbrush from Dollar Tree to apply the paint all over each candlestick column. This requires multiple coats for full coverage, so make sure you allow time for the paint to dry between each coat. When the paint has dried, I am again using my hot glue gun and my E6000 to adhere to the center of one of my mirrors. Once that column is attached to the base mirror, I'm adding glue to the top of the column before stacking another mirror on top of it in the center. I'm setting that stack aside to allow for dry time. While I'm taking my second candlestick column and my third mirror, I'm flipping the mirror face down and applying the glue to the column before placing it on the center of the back of the mirror. Once those are in place and I've given them plenty of time to dry, it's time to stack the third mirror onto the other 2. I noticed that there was some excess glue around the candle columns. I used an X-Acto knife to remove the excess once it was all dry. After cleaning up the glue and the mirrors with a little glass cleaner, this is now the perfect tiered storage display in my bathroom for all my skincare products. I hope this inspired you to try this Dollar Tree tiered tray organizer. It's an easy and pretty organizational project on a budget.